Welcome to Vitrium's how-to video series. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at how to create end users for your account. End users are the customers and clients who will access your content. They can be added individually via your Vitrium admin, they can be added into user groups, and they can also be imported via CSV. If you're using Vitrium Enterprise Edition and plan to integrate it with another system, the users would then be managed in that other system and not within Vitrium directly. To create a user in your Vitrium Pro or Manual account, you'll want to go to the Users tab of your admin. From here, you'll see a list of any users that are already created for your account. But if you're wanting to add a new one, you click on the Add Users button here and select which option you'd like to choose. If you're adding a single user, you can click on this one here to bring up the dialog box. From here, you'll need to enter information about the user you wish to create. For best practice, we recommend using an email address so that the email address for password recovery is automatically filled out. Next, you'll need to set a password for the user. You can use a temporary one and select the Force User to Change Password option if you'd like them to be prompted to change their password upon first login, or you can include instructions on how to change their password via the user portal. You can enter details in the other fields as well if you choose. Notes will remain hidden from any of the users and will only be visible to those who have access to your Vitrium admin. The subscription start and end date may also appear depending on if you have the subscription module enabled at that user level. From this window, you can also choose to add them to any groups that you may have already created. We can see here the list of groups that have already been created for this particular account. If we wanted to add them into the European region group, but have them be in Italy specifically, we could select those options there. Any choices are going to be highlighted in the gray column on the right. Once you are happy with the group membership and user info that you have created for this user, you can click Save and Exit. We can see now at the top here a blue banner that notes that it has been successfully created, and we can see it here in the list of users now. The next way to add a user is to click this Add Users button again and select Add Multiple Users. This brings up a dialog box that's going to look very similar to the one that we had when we added a single user, but instead only has the three primary fields that we need to have included. It will be for the email or the username, the password, and the email address. If you use an email address for the username, it will automatically populate the email address option for password recovery. If you wish to add more users at this selection, you can click Add Another repeatedly until you reach the number of users that you are wanting to add. When you are finished entering the basic information for these users, you can click Save and Exit. The third way to import users is to do so through the Import Users function. This dialog box that appears will have a link to a sample CSV file that you can download and fill out with your user information. Most business use cases are going to be fine with the regular version here. Clicking on that is going to download a copy of that CSV. When you open the file, you can see that line 2 has example information that you can use as a reference when entering your user's details. All columns do not have to be filled out. However, username, active, and password do need to be included in order for the import to be successful. Once you've entered all of the user's information that you want to import, you will need to make sure that you save the file and then open up the Import CSV File option here. You can either drag and drop the CSV file onto this window, or you can click the Browse button to manually find the file on your device. Once you've selected that file and it's ready for upload, you can click Save and Exit. We can now see that the users included in that file have been imported. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out our other how-to videos and our knowledge base online.